Hi guys, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best RC cars out there today. Now I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favourite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favourite. It's the Traxxas Stampede. So this isn't just an RC car, it's a tiny pissed off monster truck on steroids. This beast is like the love child of a monster jam rally and a caffeine fueled engineering team. It's built for chaos, and honestly it's the best option out there if you're into speed, power and the kind of handling that makes you feel like a Formula 1 driver in miniature. Key features: monster tires with a god complex. These oversized bad boys aren't just for show, they grip onto dirt, rocks, concrete, and even your grandmother's lino floor, like they're auditioning for Fast and the Furious Tiny Edition. Unholy speed as well. Despite competing against speed-focused cars, this thing zips around like it's late for a date. And indestructible handling. Uneven grass, rocky dirt paths, sharp turns at Mach 10. The Stampede eats it all for breakfast without flipping over like a drunk gymnast. And built like a tank. Head-on collisions with trees, falls from 3 feet and other acts of RC car abuse barely leave a scratch. It's basically the RC equivalent of Chuck Norris. Suspension straight from the heavens as well. It glides over bumpy surfaces and jumps ramps like it's auditioning for the X Games. Short jumps, nailed. Big drops, still nailed. This thing would laugh in the face of gravity if it had a face. So who's it for? Well, it's for anyone who likes their toys with a side of adrenaline and a dash of chaos. Whether you're a dirt racing fanatic, a driveway daredevil, or someone who just wants to terrorize the local squirrel population, this is your ride. Just don't expect it to fit comfortably in your backpack. It is built for action, not subtlety. The next one is my recommendation for the best value. It's the Bazgar off-road monster truck. So this one isn't just a bargain, it's an absolute steal. For the price of a fancy dinner date, without dessert perhaps, you get a rugged aluminum-clad mini beast that laughs in the face of potholes, grass patches and your furniture. It's like the underdog in a sports movie, scrappy, determined and ready to prove it belongs with the big boys. Key features: aluminum body built for carnage. Collide this thing at top speed of 12 miles per hour and it just shrugs it off like, is that all you've got? If it had a personality, it'd definitely be the type to say hold my beer before doing something reckless. Working roll bar headlights as well. Yes, it has headlights. No, they're not just for show. They light up the road like a tiny angry lighthouse. And spare tire included, because why not? Mounted on the back chassis, it screams utility even if you've never actually used it. Honestly, it's there to flex. And solid runtime with 25 minutes of juice. This thing runs longer than your last attempt at cardio. And its all-terrain tires mean you can send it on wild rides through mud, gravel, or your neighbor's freshly planted flower bed. And 2.4 gigahertz remote with a decent range. Over 160 feet of range lets you annoy people at a safe distance. Unless they can sprint, then you might have to up your game. So who's it for? Well, this little terror on wheels is perfect for beginners dipping their toes in the world of RC chaos, or veterans looking for a low-cost bruiser. It's the ideal starter RC car that doesn't feel like a starter, more like a mischievous little runt that punches way above its weight class. If you want value and fun with a touch of aluminum arrogance, then this is for you. The next one is my recommendation for the best VR experience. It's the Cobotics Real Racer remote control car with camera. So this isn't just an RC car either, it's a portal into your very own Fast and Furious fantasy minus Vin Diesel, but definitely with the family. Slap on the VR goggles and suddenly you're in the driver's seat, zipping through hallways and living rooms like you're auditioning for a Michael Bay film. If you've ever wanted to feel like a Formula 1 driver without, the life-threatening risk, this is your ticket. Key features: VR goggles for a first-person joyride. Strap in and feel like you're actually in the car. It's like Mario Kart, but real and without your obnoxious friend throwing blue shells at you. And easy to use. Download the app, pair the car and the goggles, and boom, you're a miniature race car driver. Even your tech-illiterate uncle could figure this out, probably. And crystal clear camera footage as well. The onboard camera delivers a sharp, real-time feed to your phone. It's so clear you'll see every speck of dirt your car can't handle outside. Portable design as well, compact enough to toss in your bag without looking like a lunatic carrying toy cars everywhere. It's travel friendly, and honestly, who doesn't need a portable VR experience in their life? And dual driving modes. If VR isn't your jam or you're prone to motion sickness, you can still drive it the old-fashioned way, with none of the existential dread of feeling like a tiny race car. And indoor, fun. Outdoor, not so much. The tires are clearly built for indoor adventures. On outdoor terrain, they may as well be wearing slippers. So who is it for? Well, perfect for tech junkies, VR enthusiasts, or anyone who's ever wanted to scream drift at their phone while actually drifting a tiny car. It's not great for off-road maniacs, but if your idea of fun involves terrorizing your pets or dodging furniture in first-person glory, this is for you. The next one is my recommendation for the best replica option. It's the Traxxas TRX 4M. So this 4x4 crawler with a Ford Bronco body isn't just an RC car, it's a love letter to your childhood obsession with tiny models, except this one actually moves. It's a miniature Ford Bronco, complete with the slow but determined attitude of a dad pulling a trailer uphill. It's not about speed here, it's about power, style, and looking like a badass in 1/18th scale. Key features: realistic design. This thing is so accurate, it's like someone shrunk the real Bronco with a shrink ray, minus the environmental guilt and engine noise. It's all beauty and no carbon footprint. Grippy tires for days as well. The tires have enough grip to climb over rocks, gravel, and probably your ego. Pair that with a slow but steady motor, and this crawler conquers inclines like a seasoned mountaineer. And flexible frame and suspension. Uneven surfaces, this suspension system eats them up like a hungry toddler at snack time. It's smooth, steady, and built to handle all the bumps life or your backyard throws at it. And built-in headlights. 2 headlights that look so good with the Bronco shell snapped on, you'd think they were stolen from the real deal. These lights don't just work, they glow with the smugness of perfection. And color options as well: blue, orange, white, gray, or black. It's like choosing your fighter in a game of tiny off-road dominance. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for model car enthusiasts, of course, rock crawling addicts, or anyone who wants to feel like a rugged explorer without actually going outside. If you appreciate attention to detail and slow but satisfying climbs over boulders, this is your dream ride. Proof that good things come in small, meticulously detailed packages. The next one is my recommendation for the best for racing. It's the Traxxas TRX Desert Pre-Runner racing truck. So this isn't just a racing truck, it's a caffeinated gremlin with wheels. This little demon is built for speed, spins, and leaving a trail of dirt and destruction behind it. If you're looking for a hobby grade car that'll make your heart race and your neighbors annoyed, this is the one. Just watch out for leaves. It collects those like your aunt collects ceramic cats. Key features: quick acceleration. This thing takes off like it's late for a court date. The acceleration is so sharp it might take you a few tries to avoid crashing into your grandma's flower pots. And responsive suspension. The bouncy suspension handles hills, rocks, and uneven terrain like a pro, all while keeping that ridiculous speed. It's like driving a tiny spring-loaded kangaroo. And grippy tires for drifting glory. Whether it's dirt, gravel, or that one patch of sand your dog loves, these tires grip just enough for you to spin, drift, and feel like a miniature rally driver. And durable as hell. This laughs in the face of wipeouts. It took spills, tumbles, and more than one tree collision during testing without so much as a scratch. Just don't let it snack on leaves, like I said. And designed for outdoor mayhem. Whether you're tearing up the local park or ruining your backyard, it keeps its speed and handles like a dream. Just be prepared to clear out all the leaves and sticks it hoards inside the shell like a weird RC raccoon. So who's it for? Well, it's the perfect car for speed demons, outdoor enthusiasts, and anyone who enjoys spinning donuts in the dirt like a madman. It's not for the faint of heart or for the overly neat. It loves chaos, speed, and the occasional yard debris buffet. If you're ready to embrace the wild side of RC racing, then this one is your partner in crime. Alright, so those are my recommendations. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.